Now, in our poll today, the American people are now saying that only 48% believe that the government is doing too many things. 43% think it should do more. But a year ago, in February of 2009, 40% believe that the government is doing too many things. 51% thinks it should do more. So with all of the bailouts, with all the things that were imposed on you, I'm going to, give you. Let's stipulate that you inherited all of this, that the Bush recession was much worse, that you had to do the stimulus, you had to step in. People will argue on both sides of your party as to whether the stimulus was too little, too much, not enough. But you've lost the mandate for government action. How do you now proceed? Let's take it from here on out.
Andrea, your stipulation is rather important. As you know, when we took office, we were facing the deepest recession since the Great Depression. We were faced with the imminent collapse of the financial system, which would have ushered in a second Great Depression. We had to take steps bold and swift, as the president said, to save the country from that catastrophe. You don't get credit for saying it could have been a lot worse. We're still feeling the effects of that deep recession. And yes, we had to stabilize the banking system. We had to save the auto industry from collapse, and we did a recovery package that is widely misunderstood, but has had the effect of creating or saving millions of jobs. Against the 7 million that were lost in the recession that we walked into when we came, that is cold comfort to people. Everyone has a right to be impatient. The president is impatient. These economic conditions are intolerable, and we want to improve them. And that takes time. That takes continued effort. We in certain ways, we are the victims of having to make very tough political decisions at the beginning of this year. Now, as to people's reaction to his policies, I've read all your polls, okay, so I know exactly what they say. And oftentimes I've been confronted with the fact that people don't know what we've done. The fact is, we've had a very productive year, passing things like credit card, Bill of Rights to protect people, things to help college students get loans that they couldn't get registering, before.
David.
Of course it's not.
People are not absorbing it.
I understand that, Andrea, but you can't have it both ways. You can't say people don't like your policies and then say, but they really don't know what your policies are and they would like them if they knew them. We had to take action to deal with this recession and the imminent problems that we faced in the first part of the year, and that eclipsed a lot of the other things that we did. And there's no doubt that the prolonged health care debate and the process through which we've had to go has obscured a lot of what we did in the second half of the year. And when you put that together with the economic conditions that people face, you see the ingredients for what happened yesterday. And that, in some ways, can only be dealt with continued action and improvement in the economy. Plainly, there are things we can do better in terms of communicating what we're doing and why, but ultimately, people are looking for action and they're looking for results, and that's what we're going to deliver.